is time now for the national anthems. Starting off with Uganda. Beautiful moment there, wasn't it? Hearing the national anthem of Uganda, but here, up next, is the national anthem of Cameroon. And we are all ready, ladies and gentlemen. Cameroon versus Uganda. What a fixture we have ahead of us here in Marrakech, in Morocco, of course. And the conditions could not be any better to host the Africa Week series. A little bit humid and sticky out there, but absolutely prime. And that is exactly what McSport, the organisers of this incredible event, do provide. Prime venues, prime football, and definitely prime organising of the game. In terms of the ongoing Africa Week series fixtures, if you want to check out any of the upcoming games, all you got to do is visit that website on the bottom left corner of your screens with the africaseries.org website, and you will be able to see all of the fixtures so you really don't miss any of the great entertainment. And on your screens right now is, of course, the upcoming lineup for both sides, Cameroon versus Uganda. You can also see the coaches there, Mark Brees for Cameroon and Paul Joseph Putt for Uganda. A couple of strikers to look out for. Batum for Cameroon is definitely a pacey one, as well as Mato for Uganda. Both sides just getting their pre-match photos. And like I said as well, the officiating team is some of the best in the world, with linesmen as well as the fourth referee. And of course, the central referee tonight being Al-Baroudi Mohammed. Well, the coin toss has occurred, and it seems as though Cameroon, who are going to be playing in the red jersey, will be attacking from right to left. And on the opposition side, Uganda will be in the yellow jersey, attacking left to right. You are about to really witness some incredible coverage of the Africa Week series brought to you by McSport, and it's really the beginning of an exciting technological journey that they are upon, bringing us brand new tech with this tactical view system they will be implementing. It's a real smart technology, and it's going to be the first time for international matches. One device, including 3 cameras inside to make sure you do not miss any of the entertainment in the international level. But off we go as Uganda kick off in the yellow jersey. Both sides packed with pace, both sides packed with power, and definitely both sides packed with ability. Now Cameroon really do believe they've got what it takes to walk away with the victory tonight, but Uganda will not be walked on over. They will be putting up a fight and making it as difficult as possible, and hopefully for them being as clinical as possible when they do get their opportunities. Well intercepted though in the center of the park, and here comes Uganda playing it up forward. Lovely little 1-2. On the left flank now, winning themselves a throw-in. On the ball now, Kenneth pulls it back beautifully, keeps possession, trying to whip it in there. Uganda not coming off though, and calmly on the ball now, Jean-Emile Jr. spreading the play. Here he is again, Junior. Mahamadou now. Possession is a massive part of the Cameroonian side, and how they build up play to hopefully break their strikers off. Not working that time though. Bit scrappy in the middle of the park there, but Cameroon come out with the ball. And that pass would have really opened up the play on the right hand side, but well intercepted. Uganda back on the ball. You can hear in the background, just behind me here, ladies and gentlemen, the fans that are out here in Marrakech, in Morocco, supporting their national sides, supporting their countries, and hoping that their team can walk away with the victory. It's really quite amazing to see, and just goes to show how really international McSport are pushing to be. And the ball goes long. Not taken down though. They will win a corner. Cameroon with the first corner of the game. Just under 3 minutes. Can they capitalize early on, as we saw earlier today with Gambia against Equatorial Guinea? They go short, looking for the second ball in. Played back now. Not how they were hoping, and definitely not how they were hoping with that attempt at the end there, as it goes out for a goal kick to Uganda. I should say Cameroon, actually. Here they come again now, Cameroon, building the play up. Some possible options out wide here, and they use them. But look at that high press from Uganda. Not starting slowly. Cameroon getting forced back here. Forced to hoof it up there. Well played from Uganda. Cameroun still in possession. Risky play at the back, but it has paid off. And they're on here. Cameroun on the attack. Looking for a strike. Just over the bar there, unfortunately. Some early promising signs from Cameroun, though. What a venue it is down here in Marrakech in Morocco. And I mean, Morocco's national team. What a progression that they have been on in the last few years. I mean, if we look at it, of course, Morocco's national team has risen from 85th place in the FIFA rankings to now 12th in 2025. One of the most remarkable progressions in modern football. And to know that in that progression is McSport integrated is so revolutionary when we talk about African football, but not surprising because of the platform that McSport does provide. Cameroun moving the ball quickly. Lovely pass on the inside. Definitely a pull of the shirt there. It's going to be a free kick to Cameroun. Referee allows the play. Flavien Enzo passing it to his defensive counterpart. Trying to split the lines there and luckily getting away with it, Cameroun. Bit of a brave pass, but they've made it just to the left flank there to win themselves a throw in quite far up the pitch. Here he is again, Flavien Enzo. Looking for the spread of play there. Unfortunately, going a little bit too long. Giving the ball and possession back to Uganda. Long throw from Uganda, that's what they opt for. Is it going to pay off? Unfortunately not. Back to the Cameroonian goalkeeper, of course being Medjo Simon Lotti. Both sides just trying to calm down the game at the moment. Gain a bit of control. Been mostly Cameroon so far in the first 8 or so minutes. But Uganda definitely trying to put their footprint and mark into this fixture. Lovely run there. Unfortunately, just runs it out of play. It's going to be a throw in to Cameroon. Flavien Enzo there. Here he is again. Flavien Enzo moving it out wide. Looking for the quick through ball. It's paid off. Another clip of the ankles. Ref says advantage. Cameroon still have the ball now. Great touchdown on that right hand side. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Possession play. That's what Cameroon will be opting for tonight. Trying to dominate the game. Unlucky with that through ball. In net for Uganda, of course, is Nafian Legazon. And that ball just hasn't worked out. It's going to be a throw now to Cameroon. Still in play there, as it's punted out by the Cameroon left back. Uganda winning the throw-in quite far up the pitch here. What can they do with it? Kenneth, known for his long throws, how's he going to choose or attack this option? Here comes Kenneth with exactly that, the long throw. It's flicked on and well held from Lottie. Here they come again, definitely taking advantage of this left flank, capitalizing as much as they can, Cameroon, with that pace. A lot of it is down to Adrian Boris. Number 13 for Cameroon, you'll see him dominating the ball. Very, very quick feet on the young lad. Back to Lottie though. Jean Charles now. Bit of a tussle there in the middle of the field, so it's going to be a free kick to Cameroon. Looks like Uganda are giving these away quite sloppily at the moment. Last thing they want. But Cameroon not taking advantage of it. Quick from Uganda here, and they're on the break. Can they make the most of this? Look at the pace on the young lad there. Big opportunity here, Uganda, for the first goal of the fixture. It's skied over the bar. Medical assistance is required. Exactly what McSport do support and provide is that level of safety. When it comes to the officiating, that is, of course, McSport do it right. Safety is always a priority, hosting events like these by McSport. And I know I've talked a lot about McSport's involvement in African football, but since the 2022 World Cup, McSport has organised all of Brazil's international friendly matches. So when it comes to Brazilian football, McSport are ever so influential as well. It's going to be a goal kick here to Lottie, being Cameroon, and they are moving up slowly here, patiently playing their way through the park as they hope. Lovely little drag back dummy there. Hopeful ball to Enzo. It's paid off though. And Uganda get it back. Not the through ball they would have been hoping for. Lottie to Flavian Enzo. No real rush at the moment from Cameroon, just taking their time, patiently waiting for that opening to appear and then really capitalize on it as they are known to do. Mohamedou splitting the lines with the pass. Getting it back. Here he is again. Going long here now. This is what I was talking about, waiting for their opportunity. And it's just that final ball again for Cameroun not coming off. Nafian Legazon for Uganda now. Will he go short? It looks like it. Plays to his defensive counterpart, who does go long here. And lovely control there. Are Uganda in here? Can he keep it in? He unfortunately has not. Good effort though. I mean, if you want to see a prime example of pace, you just saw it then. Moving it up now. Here he is again, Enzo. Not working out with that dribbling. Scrappy in the middle of the field here. Uganda come out with it on top. Looking for a chip through ball. Well defended from Cameroun. All Cameroun at the minute. park and win themselves a free kick. Quickly taken as they look for the through ball. And it's been kept in here. Big chance if they can beat the man. Well defended from the Ugandan right back. Taking their time with it now. Uganda trying to replicate what Cameroun have been doing, and that is dominating possession. But the through ball just does not pay off. And put out quite sloppily from Mejo Simon Lotti. It's going to be a throw in now to Uganda. We've seen all week long, part of the Africa Week series, this incredibly high quality football from all of the nations involved. And it's through initiatives like the Africa Week series that McSport is able to offer nations a professional platform to not only prepare, but to showcase their talents to the rest of the world. And here come Uganda, but an offside flag has been risen, and it's going to be a free kick to Cameroun. Here he is again, Flavian Enzo. Carbon copy really of what we've seen for the first 27.5 minutes here from Cameroun, taking their time with it. Patiently building up play, trying to split the lines and find the opening at the correct moment. No real rush at the moment though. Finding the perfect time to break through Uganda. But that constant high press from Uganda is difficult to deal with. Lovely touch on the inside there, just could not take it under control. Looks like Adrian Boris gives it away in a pivotal moment, and it's going to be an attack here for Uganda. Goes long! Unfortunately, whiskers wide there. But a good effort nonetheless. Still 0-0. Big chance at both ends there. Cameroun just being quite sloppy with their possession, giving away too easily, and Uganda definitely taking advantage of it. Couldn't put that one away though. And here Cameroun come again. They've kept the ball. They've gone for the long ball there. What a pass that is. Beautiful pass. David Beckham would have been proud of that one. They can't seem to do anything with it. Uganda now on the attack. End-to-end football here in Marrakech with the Africa Week series. What can they do here? Is it a long strike? It is! And hopeful that is for sure. As it blasts past the goal. I like to look at McSport as really more than an organizer, because of their elite training camps that they do offer. You know, I've talked about what they do for men and women football as well as youth and futsal. But what they really do in terms of the training camps needs to be talked about. They've got this incredible platform, the football venue. Now, what it does is all about connecting teams with the best preparation destinations in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So one thing that you should know is that when it comes to training camps, McSport do it right. Looking long here. Well defended. We're seeing that really from both sides. The defending has really been the highlight on both teams. But Uganda do pick up a free kick here in their own half. Looking long. And the pass back has paid off there. A little bit of me thought it was a short pass back from the Cameroonian right back. But they have lost it here. Here come Uganda with a big chance. And he's put it wide. It's going to be a goal kick. How did he miss that? Massive opportunity gonna miss for Uganda to take the lead. Can't believe it's still 0-0 here as part of the Africa Week series. Uganda are going to be dreading that. Cameroon definitely getting away with that one. I was just praising the defense from both sides. Commentator's curse, you could call it, as they give the ball away cheaply there, and that opportunity is handed on a plate, really. A silver platter for Uganda to make it 1-0, and they just couldn't put it away. Going to be involvement here from the referee, making sure everything is as swift as possible. Back in the possession though of Cameroon. Looking up this left flank, which they have been doing, and it has made contact there with the hand, and Cameroon have a free kick here in the final third. If they put this ball in correctly with the right delivery, this could be the first goal of this fixture. They need a good delivery here. Referee just making everything is in order. Looks like it's going to be a left-footed delivery here. And it is whipped in with some pace. And what a header it is to break the deadlock as part of this incredible fixture. Cameroon take the lead 1-0 with just under 34 minutes played. And what a goal it was. The perfect delivery was needed. And we got exactly that as the Cameroonian team celebrates together. Beautifully headed home goal there. And you can't argue with it. You've got to say Cameroon have deserved this lead here in Marrakech. Dominating possession. They knew the opportunity would come, and it did exactly that. Dominating header there. So that is breaking the deadlock here, ladies and gentlemen. Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. Uganda really regretting that earlier miss, you could say, as they really should be in the lead, or have at least scored a goal with that big opportunity earlier on. And here they come. Cameroon. Well defended and well intercepted, but they give it away again, Uganda. And here come Cameroun on the attack. What can they do here? Lovely control of the ball there. Here they are. Well tackled though. And it's another foul to Cameroun in quite possibly the exact same place as the first goal. Well, Uganda gonna regret that. Could we see 2 goals in quick succession in the exact same manner? I think so. With the beautiful delivery that we were just blessed by Nagida Mohamedou, we could be seeing that left foot of dreams again. And here they are, Mohamedou with the whip. Dealt with this time by Uganda. And it's going to be a foul there for sure. Well held up there from the Ugandan frontman. And it's going to be a free kick to Uganda. Here they come, Uganda. Just about 8 minutes of regular time left in this first half. So far, it's really been all Cameroon with the possession and definitely with the goals so far. But Uganda will be dreading that miss earlier on. They should have definitely been on the score sheet so far. But here they come again. Oh, luckily getting away with it. That was a bit of a sloppy touch from Elvis Okello. Gets away with it. Cameroon could have been through to make it 2. Well defended though from Cameroon here. It's going to be a throw in quite far up the pitch for Uganda. Uganda need to really put that miss out of their head and that goal conceded out of their head for sure. And just focus on their own game, build up some possession, as they are doing here. But the high pressure from Cameroon is so difficult to deal with. Definitely a foul there. And we know about Muck Sports' involvement in African football, as I was talking about earlier. But they have such an incredible global reach and notable collaborations. But here is Uganda just shanking that, slicing that wide. But yes, Muck Sports are currently operating across many continents like Europe, Africa, of course, Asia, and even the Americas, collaborating with some of the national federations and clubs within those continents. I mean, their portfolio is absolutely remarkable because, yes, they've organized matches for top African nations and even facilitated games like teams with Brazil or Morocco or Guinea and even Senegal as well. The work that they do for the beautiful game in many parts of the globe is in itself absolutely stunning. Uganda with a lot of ball at the moment. Great header there from Cameroon. Looked like the guy at the back post could have been in. Here they come, Uganda. Can they bring things all square? Oh, they needed a good ball in there, didn't they? There's going to be another opportunity, and it is a good ball. Well defended again. There is a man down here for Cameroon. Referee going to have to get involved. Make sure, as I always say, and Muck Sport do provide, safety is the priority. Medical assistance is required, it seems like. I can imagine that not only the Cameroonian side, but also even the Ugandan side will be proud of what legendary Cameroonian striker Samuel Eto'o has done for the sport in the African region. The level of investment from Samuel Eto'o for the national teams have been ever so successful, all the way from the youth level to, of course, the senior level, as shown tonight. And yes, Samuel Eto'o is known to be currently the president of Cameroon Football Federation, and what a job he is currently doing, even for the women national team as well, to start playing those friendlies. It's quite amazing the journey that Samuel Eto'o is on and has been providing for the beautiful game in the beautiful African continent. Just less than 4 minutes to play in the first half. So far, Cameroon leading 1-0 against Uganda, and deservedly so, you got to say. Taking their time with possession, very relaxed build-up play, it seems like, from Cameroon at the moment. But when the opportunity arrives, they are there to take advantage of it. Building it up now, Cameroon. Here is Flavien Enzo. Lovely little drag back. And that's a beautiful long ball there. Unfortunately not able to take it down. Looking very uncomfortable there, Adrian Boris. Gonna need some assistance there, Mfumu. Gonna look like he landed awkwardly on his ankle. That's not a nice one. Hoping that Mfumu is going to be able to walk that off, but when you land awkwardly after jumping on your ankle, it can really be an awkward one and a very uncomfortable situation. He's having to be helped off of the pitch here. Might have to be a forced substitution for Cameroon. But what a bench they do have to use and capitalize with. Incredibly strong team, Cameroon. And look at that sportsmanship from Uganda, passing it back to Cameroonian goalkeeper Omosola, with the referee getting involved there. And he picks it up now, moving it wide. Looking for the through ball there. Unfortunately, hasn't paid off, but they're not giving up on it. No communication there from the back line of Uganda and the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, not able to keep it in there with the through ball, though. Right idea, wrong execution. Kiwanuka just unfortunately not able to take that down and continue the attack for Uganda. But he's taking it back here. On the ball again. Whipped in and well defended from Cameroon. Nagida now. Boyomo. Going long. What a pass that is. Boyomo with the spread to open up the pitch here. And here come Cameroon. Whipped in! Oh! No one on the end of that one. Semakula looking long. Oh, crunching tackle. And that one looked like it hurt on Kiwanuka. Is the referee going to dish out a card here? Doesn't look so. Just a quick talking to. And luckily for Uganda, Kiwanuka gets up and is ready to play on. Now, can Uganda take advantage of this kind of free kick situation like Cameroun did a little while ago? Of course, we are pushing towards the end of this injury time in the first half. And it's crossed in now, right into the hands of Omasola. And Cameroun look like they're going to be running out this first half 1-0 up into the halftime break. Exactly what they would have wanted, as confirmed by the referee there with the whistle blown for the halftime break. Definitely Uganda dreading that miss that happened earlier on. A big opportunity going not in their favor. Like they really should have scored and gone 1-0 up. But so far, as we end for the first half break, of course we will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this incredible fixture. It ends Cameroun 1, Uganda 0. I don't think it's going to be over any time though, because we do know that definitely the goals will be coming from both sides. Cameroun versus Uganda, quite even at the moment, 52% possession in favor of Cameroun. Both having significant attempts on target, but Cameroun taking advantage when the time is needed. We will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this incredible Africa Week Series fixture between Cameroun and Uganda. Don't go anywhere.
legacy. We score the anthem of humanity.
Ami! Ami! Ami!
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cameroun versus Uganda, live here in Marrakech in Morocco. Of course, all part of the ongoing and quite incredible tournament, the Africa Week Series. Currently, Cameroun have taken advantage of that set-piece goal, leading 1-0 as we pushed into half-time. Teams are about to come out now for the second half, and I can promise you one thing, it's definitely going to be a big second half. Uganda need to make it a big second half, especially after unfortunately missing that quite big opportunity earlier on in the first half where they could have gone 1 goal up. And then just moments later, Cameroun got a set-piece opportunity that was swung in quite beautifully and perfectly from Negida with that left foot. And it lands right on the head of his defender to go back in the net to lead the game 1-0. Now, of course, the Africa Week Series has been ongoing and it had been quite amazing down here in Marrakech in Morocco. It's brought to you, of course, by McSport and everything that they do for the beautiful game, the game that we all love, that is football, needs to be talked about. Not only do they organize and set up and really get involved in the handling aspects of footballing events. We're talking stadium bookings, logistics, accommodations, and of course, media coverage. They ensure that seamless experience for everyone involved. But they also cover so many different facets of football. We're talking men's football, we're talking women's football, and even youth teams and futsal, which I personally am a massive fan of. To see the growth of futsal has been really quite exciting about that, and a lot of that growth can be contributed down to the incredible effort and organizational skills that McSport do provide. Of course, they specialize in organizing those futsal matches, but even camps as well, growing the sport's growth globally. It is absolutely incredible. You've just seen there a new substitute for the country of Cameroun. We will see the introduction of Abu Bakar, and that surely will be making a difference on the attacking front, hoping to not only lead by 1 goal, but hopefully 2 in the first part of the second half. Well, if Uganda have anything to say about that, they're going to be hoping to bring things all square quite quickly, as they will be tackling this second half on the front foot. But of course, Cameroun will be kicking off now in red, attacking from left to right. Hopefully not giving the ball away that cheaply there, keeping it in. And of course, Uganda are in the yellow jersey, attacking right from left. Boyomo on the ball now for Cameroun. Launching the ball. Some incredible passes from Boyomo in the first half, but not able to find his counterpart, unfortunately, there. Big contest in the center there for possession. And that's just the level of aggression, the level of hunger both sides have to win this fixture. Sending a message, of course, for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers, with both teams taking part in September and October. Of course, hoping to qualify for the upcoming World Cup, and what a World Cup it will be in North America. It would be absolutely massive for both teams to be able to qualify. And this is definitely the lead up that they need, the preparation that they need, hosted by McSport, to really ensure that they can tackle those qualification games head on come September and October. On the ball now, Kilama. Lovely intricate play there from Cameroun, but it's pumped out of play, and they do have a throw-in now. Here he is again, Kilama. Gone down the wing and turned his man quite easily in Joe Soko now on the ball. Can he get a ball in? Unfortunately not, but he has won his side, his team, his country. A corner early on in this second half. Cameroun starting the second half just as they ended the first. And that's being on the front foot. Can they make it 2 within the first few minutes of the second half? It's whipped in now. Anyone on the end of it? Yes, they are. What an absolute blinder of a header that was. And look at the celebrations there. They are loving it out here in Marrakech in Morocco. 2-0 to Cameroon. In quick succession, really, with the first being towards the tail end of the first half. Just there, the second being within the first 3 minutes of the second half. Uganda would want to be getting this underway quite quickly. But an absolute belter of a header there to put Cameroon 2 goals ahead here against Uganda. Here come Uganda. Spreading it out now. They're going to want to forget about those 2 goals there. 2 headers as well. You can definitely tell which side dominate the box with their size and power. And so far it is Cameroon. But what can and how can Uganda respond? Looking for a long through ball. Doesn't quite pay off, but they have won themselves a throw-in far up the pitch here. And that's definitely a foul there. Clipping the ankles. Boyomo for Cameroon just getting a little bit heated in the moment. And a bit too forward there with the pressure. Leading to quite a dangerous set piece here for Uganda. This is in prime position to flick it in and hope one of the defenders or strikers can flick it into the back of the net. Referee just having a word. Definitely some tussling going on in the middle of the box there. Now, of course, the Africa Week Series is a friendly, but it's not too friendly out there here tonight in Marrakech, is it? Both sides desperate, hungry as well to win this game. Prove to their competitors that they are not only here to participate, but to put a footprint, hopefully, into the World Cup. And it's whipped in. Lovely ball, lovely cross. But unfortunately for Uganda, kept out. And that second attempt is not what they were hoping for. It's going to be a goal kick there. Bit of a sliced volley there. Could not get over it, unfortunately, for Oyewoth. And here he is again, Boyomo, lucky to stay out of the cards so far this game. He's been incredibly aggressive. That's definitely looking offside there. But the right idea for Cameroon. You know, trying to break the lines quickly with those through balls. That's definitely what they are known for. But it is going to be a free kick here to Uganda. And they take it quickly. No messing around at the moment for Uganda. And you can understand why. 2-0 down. Still quite a lot to play in this game. A long time, that is for sure. So maybe don't need to rush things like that with that attack. It's definitely gone out of play. Yep, it's a throw in to Uganda now. Obita to his counterpart in defense, being Capradossi. And here they come again. Here's Uganda making their way up the pitch. They found some space in the center of the park. What can they do with it? Well, they played it out lovely to the right-hand side, and it's whipped. Unfortunately, whipped too hard there. It's gone out for a goal kick to Cameroon. Omasola looking to take this for his country. And he goes long on Masola. Can they take it down? Beautifully taken down there from Abu Bakar. So much space in the center of the pitch here. Cameroun, they're dictating play quite beautifully. And defended there beautifully, that is for sure. Preventing any form of attack. Oh yeah, Wath now on the ball. Can he find his winger here? He has done. Beautifully done. Abita looking to whip it in. Well held from Omasola. He's got a powerful throw out. Finds his teammate then, Njo Soko. Onana now on the ball. Pass and move for Cameroun at the moment. Beautiful football. So confident, so calm and collected on the ball. No pressure really. 2 goals ahead and they're feeling like they can possibly get a few more. Here they come again now though. Batum. Playing it nice and safely backwards. I mean, this is what we've seen, isn't it? We've seen this for the last really 54 minutes of this game. Is that kind of possession play for Cameroun. To wait for that opening up top and then play it forward. Unfortunately for Njo Soko there, just could not get the right pass inside. But he's won his side a corner now. And they've gone short. Here they are again, Cameroun. Given away quite cheaply now. Here's Uganda on the attack. 3v1. Surely they're going to get a goal back here. They don't want to waste opportunities like these. And it's absolutely wasted. That is a massive, massive chance gone amiss. Nagida showing his prowess in defense there to read and cut out that pass. But once again, Uganda missing on an impeccable opportunity. Unfortunately for Uganda, they've had 2 of those now. It should be all square. Cameroun definitely going to be... Oh, and they might be through themselves here. Batum on the ball. Looking to slip his counterpart up top in. And unfortunately it is red out. And red out of play for a corner to Cameroun. Cameroun definitely breathing a sigh of relief after their last corner led to that attack from Uganda. Unfortunately for them, they just could not make the most of it. At one time, it was 4 versus 1. I don't think Cameroun are going to go for the short corner here. Do what they did to score the second and whip it in. Oh! Over the bar. What a massive opportunity that was to go 3 up here in Marrakech. Just got a bit underneath it, unfortunately. And it went sky high over the bar. Obita now on the ball. Going long, looking for the through ball here. It's paid off. Can Uganda? Oh, and it's gone right underneath the feet of the attacker there. Big chance as well again there for Uganda. They do everything right until the final third. Can they get a strike away? Unbelievable save from Omasola to keep Cameroun 2 goals ahead. But it will be a corner to Uganda. Stood over the ball here now is Matto. What a right foot curler Matto has. Hoping to curl it on top of someone's head, and he has done, but it's been kept out. And Matto is definitely pulled down there, winning his side a free kick, a set piece in quite a dangerous position, and Matto takes it quickly. Dealt with so calmly though from Cameroun. And here they go with a bit of pace. Beautifully read though. This is great football from both sides. End-to-end stuff. Absolutely a wonderful watch. As McSport, the providers, the organisers, the ones bringing you this tournament over in Marrakech, the Africa Week Series, they do provide. Over the ball now is Kalama. Going long, Kalama. Found the front man. And that's going to be a foul for sure. Not the cleanest of tackles there. One that will keep the player down, but he is back on his feet, which Uganda will be happy about. Don't want to be losing any of their best players, as they're hoping to get somewhat of a foothold into this game. A long ball is played. Matu is hunting it. Can Matu get there? He has done. Possession is still in the side of Uganda. He steps. Kalama. Matu just could not get the right cross in. Here he is again. Whipped in. Corner to Uganda. Matu will stand over this corner. He needs a better delivery than the last one. Can Uganda get a goal back? It feels that like they are unfairly no goal in this game. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the delivery that Matu would have hoped for. But yes, as I was saying, it feels really as though Uganda deserve to get something from this game. With their offensive prowess, they've been attacking quite beautifully. Just in the final third, the real opportunities have gone amiss. Well intercepted there from Uganda, and they play it up down the line here. What can Uganda do? No foul, says the referee. Goal kick. With Semakula, they're just cutting out that long through ball quite perfectly, actually, before slipping in another attack for Uganda. Back in the possession now of Cameroun. Building it up now. Onana. Here's Kalama. Looking for the 1-2. Quite perfectly done. They need to build that even further, but they go for the safer option, and that is possession. Going down the line there was an opening there in the center of the park. Unfortunately, not being able to see Nagida there to be able to slip him in. He had so much room, didn't he? Right in the center of the pitch. They went for the risky through ball, giving possession away quite cheaply. What can Uganda do with the possession now? to throw in. Here we go. Cameroun with Onana just dribbling quite beautifully. And not the pass that Kalama would have liked. And Uganda get a throw in the opposition half. Beta with the throw. Oyewath looking long. Owamono spreading the play. But unfortunately for Uganda, goes all the way through to Omosola. And he calmly collects that one. I think the perfect word to describe Cameroon tonight is calm. That is for sure. No real urgency or risk or stress that they have felt when in possession, playing the ball so smoothly, so calmly, so confidently out there tonight in Marrakech. I've been saying earlier, you've got to give a shout out to individuals like Samuel Eto'o, Cameroonian legend, of course, and loved across the Emirates the continent in Africa for what he has done for the beautiful game in terms of investment, not only in terms of time, financially, he has changed the game, the beautiful sport in the African continent for the national teams, and of course, all the way from youth level to senior levels we're seeing here in Marrakech. Samuel Eto'o, being the president of Cameroon Football Federation, has done so much. And of course, as well, notably, the women national team, how they have started to play friendlies. It's so important what Samuel Eto'o has been doing behind the scenes. Here they come again, Capradossi, playing it long. On the ball here. What can they do with it? Still on the ball though, Uganda. This is more of what they've needed. Can they get the right cross in? Taking their time with it though. Building up nicely. Looking for the slip chip through ball. Not paid off. What a touch that is. It's going to be a foul though. Cameroon were in there and he'll be lucky to walk away without getting a card, because he definitely cut out that counter attack with that foul. Just some medical assistance is required. Ugandan footballer down on the pitch. It is sticky and hot and humid out there in Marrakech tonight. So constant water breaks are being had and it can be quite overwhelming, that is for sure, and straining on the body. But it might force Uganda to make a substitution. Just seeing the success story that is Morocco and McSport and all that they have done for the beautiful game that is football in the African continent, it really ensures that now is the time for all African federations to have McSport by their side, being that serious, experienced and professional team that they can deliver. It's more than just organising matches that they do provide. But we do see confirmation there of the substitution. We will see, unfortunately, Matu leaving us. But on comes Kakande. A pacey winger, that is Kakande. The talent that we have witnessed, though, over the last few days, and even coming days of the Africa Week series, needs to be showcased to the rest of the world. That is really what McSport is all about, and that's really exactly what they do. They provide that platform to showcase the African talent in the beautiful game. It is about time, I believe, to surround that talent with the right structure. But here come Cameroon. And there you have confirmation of the substitution. Unfortunately, Matu, number 7, having to leave us. Patrick Akande now replacing him. Trying to find Abu Bakar up top. Unfortunately, not successful, but great pressure there from Cameroon as he goes down. Did he get an elbow into the face, it seems? He's going to require some medical assistance. It seems as though he has gotten back up onto his feet. That's definitely the sign that Cameroon would have been hoping for. Spreading the play now, Capradossi. Finding their wingers here. Uganda, this has been much better for them, even though a bit of commentator's curse. Here's Abu Bakar slipping in his striker here. Can he finish? And he's done exactly that. What a finish it was. Have they closed out the game now, putting Cameroon 3-0 against Uganda with just roughly 21 minutes to play of regular time. That is the beautiful game I've been talking about, that this talent out here, part of the Africa Week series, is showcasing all week long in Marrakech. That is pass and move football. My oh my, beautiful touch and play from striker Abu Bakar. It's exactly why Vincent Abu Bakar was brought on as a substitute, because he can provide that structure up top and definitely those through balls as well. What a finish, as we are now seeing Cameroon lead by 3. Uganda definitely hoping to put that out of their heads and focus on getting something on the score sheet. Something they definitely deserve as well. If you've been watching the last 70 minutes, I think you'd agree with me when I say they have been playing some great top quality football, Uganda. Just not able to put it in the back of the net. But there's not much you can do when you have a pass and play movement like what we just saw from Cameroon. It's made its way all the way back now to Alionzi. Capradossi on the ball. Oyeworth spreading the play nicely, confidently moving the ball. Here he is again. Oyeworth. Lovely split of the lines there. And look at this for a move. Here come Uganda trying to get back into the game. Was he hacked down? Referee says yes. Going to be a foul in a dangerous position here for Uganda. They're going to want to choose the right ball. We've seen a lot throughout this fixture. They've gone for the fast, quick free kick. I think they're going to want to take their time with it now. The referee is calling over some medical assistance for Cameroon. Looks like he might have injured himself in that transaction with that foul. Definitely time for players to take advantage, you could say, of the quick little break here. Get some water down them, kind of regenerate and revitalize for the last so-called 20 minutes, you could say. Because it is hot out here in Marrakech. And as you can see at the bottom of your screens there, we're seeing a potential substitution here. Dora for Cameroon, looking like he will be joining us shortly. That's the firepower that Cameroon are putting on, maybe to make it 4. But here come Uganda with the free kick. They've gone with the chip in, too far and well held from Omasolu. For Uganda, the ball was a little bit too powerful from Bayaru Hanga. On the ball now, Bayomo. Here they go again. Lovely pass and move here from Cameroon. This is what I'm talking about. Advantage to Cameroon because they still have the ball. He slipped in there. He's still onside. What can they do with it? Well defended from Uganda. And they might be on the break here because Cameroon are out of position. This is when they need to take advantage of and capitalize on the break. This is the pace of the youngster. What can he do? Lovely through ball. Finds the man out onto the left-hand side. Can they get the right ball in? Omedi looking for the overlap. Goes for the cross himself. And right into the hands of Omasolu. Fortunately, that's a common theme we've seen throughout the last 74 minutes. Uganda doing all the hard work leading up to that final third, that final position, where they have been rather wasteful. Omasolu looking confident there on the ball, inviting the pressure. Here's Boyoma. Slipping it through. One-touch football here from Cameroon. Njo Soko. Lovely from Onana. Onana. Just pass and move. Pass and move. If you watch Cameroon, they never stop moving. Never stood still. Always looking for the next ball. The next empty pocket. It's beautiful. Because then they find places like this. But that is read quite perfectly from the Ugandan defender. And well tackled, you got to say, from the youngster Kakande. Here they come through the center now. Oh, dribbling galore here from Uganda. We love to see it. Couple substitutions looking like they're warming up now. Of course, I talked earlier about Dora, but we might also see the introduction of Juin. On the ball, Abita. Kakande just losing his footing there, but still on with the possession. And that is not what they want to be doing. Can they be through? Abu Bakar can't get there first. Surely the referee is going to call back for a foul because Onana feels as though he was pulled down, but referee not interested. And Uganda might be on the break here. What can they do with the ball here? Playing it out to the right-hand flank, possibly trying to take on his man. Unfortunately, running it out of play. And now we will start to see the substitutions taking the game by the scruff of the neck. From Ugandan side, we're expecting Jagason to join us at number 17. As well as his counterpart, Kiza Usama. But leaving us, though, there is Omedi. And those Ugandan forces up top are just joining the front line, hoping to get somewhat of a goal here. Pushing into the last 10 minutes. They definitely deserve somewhat of a result. It's been top quality football from both sides. Looking long here. On the ball now, we have Kalama. Socko playing centrally and just so calm and collected. Castelletto finding his counterpart Bayomo as he goes long. Are they in here? Referee keeps his flag down. He's onside. Beautiful defending there from Uganda. And he's kept it in. Unfortunately not. Referee says goal kick. And of course, a lot of what I've been talking about is all that Mook Sport, the organisers of this incredible tournament, Africa Week series, and everything that they do for the beautiful game. They are more than just a match organizer. They cover so many categories of international football, of course, from men's and women's national teams, and even all of the youth games from under 16 through to under 23. And they've really established since 2012, or I should say 12 years, so 2013 when they were founded, they've established that global network and real strong reputation to support federations and clubs around the world to organize those friendly matches. But they might be in here, Uganda. Cannot find the final ball once again. A bit wasteful there, you have to say. And unfortunately for Uganda, they can't make anything of it. But the second half has been much more positive for Uganda as they whip it in and held again. Omasola has been a rock at the back for Cameroon, but he could not prevent it being a corner to the Ugandan national team. Pushing now into the last 10 minutes of this fixture between Cameroon and Uganda. It currently sits 3-0 for Cameroon. Can Uganda get something back here as they whip it in? Players are falling to the ground. Referee not interested. Kakande there on the ball now. Fouled potentially. Here he is again, Kakande. Whipped in, Obita. Bit low of a cross, unfortunately. It's only going to be one winner in that header as Kakande's definitely out strength. Obita playing it to Oyewoth. Down the right hand side here. Looking for the 1-2. Doesn't quite pay off. Have they kept the ball? Looks like they have. Here they are, Uganda. Need to find the right pass. He goes for it. Fortunately, only finds the feet of the defender. Towering header there. Maybe a bit too aggressive, as the referee says. It's going to be a free kick in a promising position for Uganda. Yes, we pushed the last 10 minutes of regular time. Uganda are hoping to get something on the scoreboard. Now the correct delivery is what is required. Can they find it? It's come off the wall and it is a corner to Uganda. It's not over yet when we look at this attack. What a second half it's been for Uganda, but in terms of the score, it's been all in favour of Cameroon. Can Uganda change that now as it's whipped in? Kakande on the ball. Can't find the bottom corner. And it's made its way out of play for a goal kick to Cameroon. Omasola taking his time with the goal kick, as you can see. No real urgency at the moment for Cameroon. You know, 3 goals up. You can relax and push for that victory The main thing for them now is get that clean sheet. On the ball, Joe Soko whips it in beautifully. What can they do with it? Unfortunately, you just can't take it down there. Dora hoping to put his name on the scorecard. Big opportunity as he had so much space there, didn't he, in the final third. Beautifully found there from Njo Soko. Kikande, what a substitute he's been for Uganda. So pivotal on every attack. Pushing forward now. Up the right-hand side. Here come Uganda. Looking for the 1-2 quick pass. And it's come off. Can they find the right delivery? They don't want to be waiting too long to allow Cameroun to regain their structure. And it has been crossed in. Well read though, beautifully read. And what a run this is. Who would have thought? Beaten 1, beaten 2. Could not beat 3 though. It's going to be a throw into Cameroun. Kilama. Boyomo finding his teammate now, Castelletto, to Kilama. Look at this pass and move, it's absolutely stunning. But Kakande reads it. He should have started this game, I think, as he's back on the ball. Beautiful 1-2 with the centre player. Who can he find? He's found the striker, just could not get enough onto that header. And down goes Njo Soko. Looking like he definitely looks overrun out there on the pitch. Are they going to put the ball out of play so he can get some assistance? Yes, they are. Njo Soko just lying down on the ground there. Looks absolutely shattered. Just needing to stretch out those muscles. Might be a bit of fatigue. 5 minutes left of regular time of this incredible fixture. And what an incredible day it has been down here in Marrakech. All part of the Africa Week series. Earlier we did see Gambia beat quite comfortably Equatorial Guinea. 2-1. But nowhere near as comfortable as this fixture, with the evening fixture being Cameroun versus Uganda. 3 goals as it sits at the moment. Even though if you saw the highlights, you probably would have thought Uganda deserved more. And I would agree with you. I think they have been playing ever so well. Just could not be clinical, really, in front of goal. Here's Kakande. Looking to beat his man, and he has done. Kakande charging down the left flank. Who can he find here? Finds the centre. Goes for the 1-2. He's back on the ball. He deserves a goal. And it's well put out from Omasola to keep his team, his country, his nation the clean sheet tonight in the Africa Week series. It's crossed in quickly. Can they go for it? Unfortunately not the ball that they were hoping for. Oye Wath not able to get enough on that. Well read though from Cameroun, and they're on the break here. There's 5 up for Cameroun. Can they play the right pass? Dealt with beautifully. Incredible defending there. This is end-to-end football. You gotta say, Oyewath proving his worth for Uganda in the defense. Here they come. Uganda, what can they do? Is the right delivery about to be dealt from Uganda to fall on the head of their attackers? Let's see what they've got in the locker. They've found a bit of room here. Here he is, Oyewath. Quick passes here to spread the play, just not what they would have wanted in that final third, but they've won it back. This is great football that we're watching here tonight. That's definitely going to be a foul to Uganda. taking their time with this one. Want to get something to remember this game for. They definitely deserve a goal. Can they find anyone in the center of the park to deliver this perfectly into the box for Uganda? And it's whipped in. It's gone a little bit close to the goalkeeper. What a save! Absolute stunning save from Omasola, keeping his side the clean sheet. Absolutely incredible stuff from the big man in the net for Cameroon. Wow. World-class stuff from Cameroon. That looked like a guaranteed goal. Here's Kikande. They are putting everything out there now. Uganda, they flick it up through, finding the front man. It's going to be offside, unfortunately. That was incredible. Let's see a replay of that. Wow. Might be the last chance for Uganda to get something out of this game. But they're through here, Cameroon now. Can they get a goal in an open net? Basically, what a save at the other end as well. Alionzi for Uganda, putting his body quite literally on the line there to prevent it from going 4-0 up. Tonight here in Marrakech. My oh my, we might have just witnessed the two greatest saves in this Africa Week Series tournament, and it came in very quick succession. What a save there from Alionzi. I think that might have been better than the last one. An open net goes amiss for the Cameroonian striker. Alionzi just denying him that opportunity, and quite beautifully, you've got to say. Is that going to be the last we see of Alionzi? Because we're seeing Watenga on the sidelines there warm up, because I believe Alionzi in net for Uganda clattered against the post there when he tried to save it. That is the level of belief and love that he has for his national side. Uganda hoping to keep his side in it. He's definitely done all that he could when it comes to saving that goal. Absolutely beautiful effort in net. Absolutely incredible stuff to see. And all the fans out here tonight are loving it, aren't they? There is confirmation of the substitution. Unfortunately for Alionzi, of course being a hero for that save, is having to leave us here and be replaced. It is going to be a corner now to Cameroon as they cross it in. And Uganda are now back on the ball, on the break. Kikande getting hacked down to the ground, winning his side a free kick now. Just over a minute left of regular time. What can Uganda do here? And he's pumped upfield. And he's in here. Offside, says the lineswoman. And definitely the correct call there. Is that the last opportunity that Uganda are going to have? Omasola for Cameroon. Definitely going to be taking his time with this free kick. But he goes long. And Uganda have won it back quickly. Oh yeah, Wath spreading the play now, finding the right wing back. Seconds left in this final game today of the Africa Week series. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find all the fixtures hosted by McSport here in the Africa Week series, check out the africaseries.org website and you will not be disappointed. And then if you really want to have your eyes open to all of the incredible events that McSport do provide at that incredibly high quality level, check out their website, mcsport.org. That is mcsport.org. And you'll be so impressed in terms of the futuristic and very modern take that they have on the beautiful game. Capradossi now playing the final ball of that game as we wrap up with the referee's final whistle. What a fixture we had tonight. Truly end-to-end football from both Cameroon and Uganda. Unfortunately for Uganda, they just really could not put it in the back of the net. But Cameroon definitely did exactly that as we wrap up the final fixture of the day here in Marrakech in Morocco for the Africa Week series. Like I said, so many games.